Traffic jam. On the other end of the phone, Victor's voice was calm. I was in my wedding dress, standing in the hotel lobby. 300 guests were waiting in the banquet hall. My mom was so anxious she was shedding tears. How much longer? Soon, half an hour. I hung up the phone. Bridesmaid Lily leaned over. Where is he exactly? I opened his DD ride-sharing itinerary. The destination showed, Capital Airport T3 Terminal. I stared at the phone screen, thinking I had misread it. Capital Airport T3 Terminal. Trip duration, 1 hour 47 minutes. I refreshed it again. No mistake. He was indeed on his way to the airport. What's wrong? Lily poked her head over. I put away the phone. Nothing. I didn't want to make myself look like a joke in front of 300 guests. My mom called again. Where is Victor? Second aunt is asking. Soon. I hung up the phone and walked into the dressing room. In the mirror, my makeup was exquisite, the wedding dress pristine white. Like a joke. I dialed Victor's phone. Honey, really traffic jam, you're at the airport. On the other end, silence for 3 seconds. You saw the itinerary? Yes. I'm sending a friend off, she's going abroad. Who? You don't know her. I'm asking who. He sighed, Nina. Nina. His ex-girlfriend. He had said they dated for 4 years in college, then she went abroad, and it ended. I thought it had ended. Today is our wedding. I heard my own voice calm. I know, just dropping her off, she's alone, you're 2 hours late. I'll be back soon. 300 people are waiting for you. I know, honey, I was wrong, I'll be right. I hung up the phone. Lily stood at the door, her face looking awful. I heard everything. I didn't speak. What are you going to do? I looked at myself in the mirror. The wedding dress was the style I picked over 3 months. The wedding rings were customized together by us. The invitations were handwritten by me one by one. And he, on our wedding day, went to send his ex-girlfriend to the airport. I don't know. I really didn't know. Lily held my hand. How about, hold steady for now. Wait until he comes back to talk. I nodded. What else could I do? Let 300 guests watch me call off the wedding? My mom would go crazy. I took a deep breath and pushed open the dressing room door. In the banquet hall, guests were whispering. I heard someone say, the groom hasn't arrived yet? Heard it's traffic. This is taking too long. I walked to my mom's side. Mom, wait a bit more. My mom's eyes were red. This child, what's going on? I didn't speak. I couldn't say. Another hour passed. Victor finally arrived. He was in a sharp suit, hair combed meticulously. He walked towards me, with an apologetic smile on his face. Honey, sorry, something happened on the road. He held my hand. His palm was a bit cool. I smelled a faint perfume on him. Not the one I use. The groom has arrived. The MC's voice rang out. Guests started applauding. Victor held my waist, leading me onto the red carpet. He whispered in my ear, I'll make it up to you when I get back. I didn't speak. I looked at the wedding vows on the stage. Do you take him as your husband? I opened my mouth. I do. I didn't know why I said I do. Maybe because 300 people were watching. Maybe because my mom was crying. Maybe because I spent 80,000 yuan on this wedding. Or maybe because I wanted to know what exactly he was hiding from me. After the wedding, we returned to the new house. Victor hugged me as soon as he entered the door. Honey, sorry about today, when did she contact you? He paused. The day before yesterday. Why did she ask you to send her? She's alone, no friends in Beijing. She has money for a cab. He sighed. After all, we dated for 4 years. When she asked, I couldn't refuse. Today is our wedding. I know, I was wrong. He held my face. It won't happen again, okay? I looked into his eyes. His eyes were sincere. As always sincere. I had believed him for 3 years. I didn't know if I should still believe. Okay. I said okay. But I didn't delete his itinerary sharing. I wanted to see how long his "it won't happen again" would last. On the 3rd day after the wedding, Victor went on a business trip to Guangzhou for 3 days. I sent him to the airport. "Honey, wait for me at home." He kissed my forehead, carried his luggage into the security check. I sat in the car, opened his itinerary sharing. Flight information, Beijing-Guangzhou, CZ3102. Just as he said. I breathed a sigh of relief. Maybe I was overthinking. In the evening, I had dinner with Lily. "Are you really going to let it go like this?" "What else?" "He sent his ex to the airport on the wedding day. He said it was just a drop-off." Lily put down her chopsticks. "Do you believe it?" I didn't speak. "Have you checked on that, Nina?" "Checked. She went to the US, settled." "Then that's fine." Lily muttered, "Anyway, she's not in the country." I nodded. But on the 4th day, Victor didn't come back. "Project has issues, need to stay 2 more days." Okay. I hung up the phone, opened the itinerary sharing. His location was in Tianhe district, Guangzhou. I checked, it's a business district. Probably really working overtime. I sent him a message, "Take care of yourself." He replied, "Honey is the best, moi." I smiled and put down the phone. On the 6th day, he came back. Brought a box of Guangzhou wife cakes. "Bought for you." I took it, opened and tasted one. "Is it good?" "Good." He held me sitting on the sofa, chattering about the project. I listened, occasionally mmming. Everything was normal. Days passed like this for a month. Victor went to work on time every day, accompanied me shopping and watching movies on weekends. He would bring me breakfast, help blow dry my hair, say goodnight before sleep. I started to feel that the wedding day incident was really just an accident. Until that day. Victor was showering, his phone rang. I glanced at the screen. Note, Nina. My heart skipped a beat. Wasn't she in the US? I didn't answer. I waited for him to finish showering. Phone rang. Who? Displayed Nina. His face changed for a moment, then returned to normal. Oh, colleague. Colleague? Not Nina? No, new one at the company. He picked up the phone, looked, put it down. Sales call, hung up. I looked at him. His expression was natural. Too natural. Honey, I'm hungry, anything to eat? He walked into the kitchen, opened the fridge to search. I sat on the sofa, motionless. He was lying. I could feel it. That night, after Victor fell asleep, I picked up his phone. Password was still our anniversary. I opened the contacts, found Nina. Clicked in. Chat history empty. He deleted it. I opened call logs. Today's incoming call, duration, 0 seconds. Indeed didn't answer. But before that, 3 days ago, he called Nina, 12 minutes. 5 days ago, Nina called him, 8 minutes. A week ago, he called Nina, 23 minutes. I scrolled up. In the past month, they had 11 calls. The longest one, 47 minutes. My hand was shaking. He said Nina went to the US, settled. He said this was a company colleague. Which colleague would call for 47 minutes at 10 p.m.? I screenshot, sent to myself, deleted the record. Then put the phone back. Victor turned over, muttered something, continued sleeping. I lay beside him, eyes open until dawn. The next day, Victor went to work. I took annual leave. What's wrong? Not feeling well? A bit tired. Then rest well, I'll bring you something good tonight. He kissed me, went out. I waited until he was far, opened the computer. I wanted to find out who that Nina really was. First, I checked his itinerary records. In the past month, he had 3 trips, destination the same community. Chaoyang District, Wangjing Shiyuan. I checked, far from his company. What was he doing there? I checked his payment bills. Near Wangjing Shiyuan, he spent 4 times. Once supermarket, once fruit store, twice takeout. Takeout note, deliver to community gate, no upstairs. My heart sank. Who was he buying for? I picked up the phone, called Lily. I need you to help check someone. Who? Nina. Is she really in the US? Lily was silent for a moment. Wait. 2 hours later, Lily sent a message. She didn't go to the US. She returned to China. Right in Beijing. When did she return? 3 months ago. 3 months ago. 1 month before our wedding. Her address? Wangjing Shiyuan. I closed my eyes. Everything matched. Victor said she settled in the US, lie. Victor said it was a company colleague, lie. Victor said on the wedding day just a drop off, lie. They never broke off. Maybe never did. What are you going to do? Lily asked. I want evidence. What for? To make him speechless. That afternoon, I went to Wangjing Shiyuan. I waited at the community gate for 3 hours. At 6:30, a woman entered the community. Long hair, white dress, very pretty. She carried a bag of fruit. I followed her to building 3. She entered the unit door. Elevator showed stopping at 12th floor. I noted it. Building 3, 12th floor. I didn't go up to knock. I wasn't ready yet. I needed more evidence. In the evening, Victor came back. He brought my favorite crayfish. Honey, how do you feel today? Much better. Good. He sat beside me, peeling shrimp for me. Honey, next month company team building to Sonia, want to come? Can bring family? Yes, I'll sign you up. He smiled gently. As if nothing happened. I looked at his fingers, slender, fair. Had these hands peeled shrimp for Nina too? Hubby. Did you work overtime today? No, left at 6. Left at 6. But his itinerary showed he left company at 6:30. What was he doing in that half hour? Oh. I lowered my head to eat shrimp. What's wrong? Nothing. I couldn't alert him. I needed more evidence. In the following week, I started collecting evidence. I checked his itinerary records. At least twice a week to Wangjing Shiyuan. I checked his consumption records. Bought clothes, bags, skincare for Nina. Amounts, 8,700, 12,000, 3,500. I checked his call records. Calls every day, from 5 minutes to 1 hour. I even checked his takeout records. At least 3 times a week delivered to Wangjing Shiyuan. All double portions. I organized all evidence into documents, stored in Cloud Drive. Lily saw it, shaking with anger. Damn it, married only a month. Maybe earlier. How are you so calm? What can I do if not calm? I looked at those screenshots, those numbers. I thought I would cry, collapse, hysteria. But no. I just felt disgusted. Like eating a mouthful of spoiled rice. When do you plan to confront? Wait a bit. Wait for what? I want to find something more crucial. What? Their chat records. He deleted too cleanly. Calls deleted, WeChat deleted, even Alipay transfer notes deleted. He was careful. But the more careful, the bigger the problem. Weekend, Victor said going to meet client. Back before 8 p.m. Okay. I saw him out, watched him drive away. Then I picked up my bag, hailed a cab. To Wangjingshiyuan. I wanted to see with my own eyes. I waited at the community gate for half an hour. Victor's car drove in. He didn't go to meet client. He was in Nina's community. I watched him park, get out, carry a bag into building 3. I followed, stood downstairs, watched elevator display. 12th floor. As expected. I found a corner to sit, started waiting. An hour later, Victor came down. He walked fast, talking on phone. I didn't hear clearly what he said. I only saw him smile. A very happy smile. He drove away. I didn't follow. I entered the elevator, pressed 12. 12th floor had 2 households, 1201 and 1202. I stood at the door for a long time. I didn't know which one. I didn't know what I wanted to do. Finally, I pressed 1201's doorbell. No answer. I pressed 1202. Door opened. It was Nina. Wearing a nightgown, hair casually draped, face still smiling. Seeing me, she was stunned. You are. I'm Victor's wife. Her smile froze. What are you here for? I want to ask you some questions. She stared at me for a few seconds, then stepped aside. Come in. I walked in. The living room was small, but cozily decorated. On the coffee table, 2 unfinished coffees. On the sofa, a men's jacket. I recognized that jacket. I accompanied Victor to buy it. What do you want to ask? Nina sat on the sofa, arms crossed. You and him, what relationship? X, didn't he tell you? X meets 3 times a week? She smiled. You found out? Yes. Then why ask me? I looked at her. She was pretty, prettier than me. Her gaze was calm, even with a bit of pride. Did you know he got married? Yes. You still? He said he doesn't love you. She interrupted me. He said marriage was forced, his parents urged. He said in his heart only me. I was stunned. He also said, when the time is right, he'll divorce. She crossed her legs. Don't worry, I won't rush, I can wait. I stood there, couldn't say a word. Was what she said true? He doesn't love me? Marriage forced? My mind was blank. Anything else to ask? Nina looked at me, like looking at a joke. I turned, walked out the door. On the way home, I cried. Not because of sadness. Because of anger. He lied to me. Lied for 3 years. Said love me, said spend life together, said be good to me. All fake. On our wedding day, he sent another woman to the airport. In our first month of marriage, went to her weekly. Told her marriage was forced. On what grounds? I wiped tears, opened phone. Sent Lily, I want divorce. Finally figured out. But I want him to leave with nothing. How? I have evidence. But need harsher. What counts as harsher? Recordings. Videos. Make him undeniable. Lily sent an address. This private detective is reliable, my friend used. I saved it. But I didn't plan to use. I had a better way. Evening, Victor back. Honey, meeting client tired me out. He lay on sofa, naturally rested head on my lap. Massage for me. I massaged his temples. Tomorrow company team building, ready? Ready. I packed luggage, check. He lazily mm'd. Hubby. Do you love me? He opened eyes, looked at me. Of course, why suddenly ask? Just asking. He sat up, held my face. Honey, are you unwell? Or I neglected you lately? His gaze serious. Sincere. Same as 3 years ago. No, just asking. Good. He kissed me. Sleep early, early rise tomorrow. I lay in bed, listening to his breathing. Even, steady. He slept peacefully. And I thought, when he kisses me, thinking of whom? Says love me, thinking of whom? Lying in same bed, thinking of whom? Together 3 years, thought I knew him. Turns out I knew nothing. He was more terrifying than I imagined. Sonia team building, 3 days 2 nights. Victor's colleagues enthusiastic to me. Sister-in-law so pretty. Victor lucky. Victor held my waist, smiled proudly. Of course, my wife is the prettiest in the company. I smiled coping. Mind on another thing. Second night of team building, free time. Victor said to drink with colleagues. You go back to room rest, I'll come after. Okay. I returned to room, waited half hour. Then picked phone, opened his location sharing. Not at bar. In hotel lobby. I watched the dot on map, motionless. What was he waiting for? 5 minutes later, his position moved. Towards elevator. Then up. Not our 15th floor. 18th floor. My heart pounded. Who on 18th? This team building, did he book 2 rooms? I didn't want to guess anymore. I went out, took elevator, pressed 18. 18th floor, out elevator, walked corridor circle. Didn't know which room. Didn't know what to do. Stood at corridor end, called him. Honey? Where are you? Drinking, didn't I say? Finished? Not yet, a while more. He lied. Clearly on 18th, oh, take your time. I hung up. I waited in corridor 10 minutes. Room 1815 door opened. Victor came out. His shirt button 1 not fastened. On his phone, my name still lit. He saw me, face pale. Honey? Why are you here? I should ask you. He stunned 1 second, then forced smile. I came to borrow from colleague. Whose room is 1815? Kevin's, he has razor, Kevin in 1510, I asked front desk. His smile froze. Honey, let me explain, 1815 door opened again. Nina at door, in bathrobe. Victor, you left phone, she saw me, voice stopped. 3 people in corridor. Silent 5 seconds. Victor spoke first, honey, not what you think, then what? Me and her, you and her what? Nina leaned on doorframe, cold smile. Victor, didn't you say she wouldn't come? Victor's face turned green. Shut up. Why should I? Nina raised brow, you said, after divorce marry me. I looked at Victor. His face flushed red. Mouth opened, said nothing. I smiled. So this is my husband. In 2nd month of marriage, brought lover to team building. I turned, walked to elevator. Honey. Wait. Victor chased, grabbed arm. Listen explain, me and her really nothing, what were you doing? Just chatting in bathrobe? He was speechless. Your shirt button not fastened, chatting? He looked down. Face redder. Honey, please, give me 1 chance, you already had a chance. I shook off his hand. Wedding day, I chose to believe you. How did you repay? I don't want to hear. I pressed elevator button. Door opened. I entered. Tomorrow back to Beijing, we divorce. Elevator door closed in front of him. I watched numbers drop. 15, 14, 13, to 15th, out elevator, back room. I packed luggage. Booked earliest flight back to Beijing. 2 a.m. Didn't want to stay 1 more second. Back to Beijing, I went straight to Civil Affairs Bureau. Victor called dozens, I didn't answer. Sent countless messages, I didn't reply. When he got home, I was waiting in living room. Honey. He rushed, tried to hug. I dodged. Divorce agreement on coffee table. I won't sign. You will. He looked at me, eyes bloodshot. Honey, please, one more chance. You have the face to say that? Me and Nina really nothing, spent night in her room, call nothing? I just drank too much, lied to me 3 years, call drank too much? He was stunned. What 3 years? Wedding day sent her to airport, lied traffic. His face changed. First week of marriage started going to her home, at least 3 times a week. His mouth opened. Bought her clothes bags, spent over 20,000. His face pale. Called her daily, longest 47 minutes. He couldn't say a word. You think deleting records I can't find? I threw phone to him, see yourself. He picked up, looked at screenshots, hand shaking. Itinerary, consumption, call records. All there. You, how did you find? Mind how I found? Honey, I can explain what? Why lie? Why make me look fool in front of 300 guests? Why married still won't let go? He knelt. Honey, I was wrong, really wrong. You were wrong long ago. I promise no more, promise? I laughed, you promised on wedding day too. He kowtowed. Really on ground. Honey, please, my parents will go crazy. You should have thought. What you want I give, I only want divorce. He raised head, eyes full bloodshot. You hate me this much? I don't hate. I looked at him, just disgusted. His face twisted. You. Doorbell rang. I opened. Outside Victor's mom. My mother-in-law. What's going on? Victor called say you want divorce? She rushed in, saw kneeling Victor, face changed. What's this? Mom. Victor pounced, Mom, she wants divorce. Why? Just married 2 months. Victor silent. I said, because your son cheated. Mother-in-law's face changed. What cheating? Nonsense. You can ask him. She looked at Victor, Victor, what'd she say? Victor head down, silent. Victor. Mom. You what? Me and Nina. Nina? Your ex? Mom, we nothing. Wedding day late 4 hours, to send Nina to airport. I said calmly, team building day, he and Nina same room. Mother-in-law's face pale. You, is it true? I have evidence. I handed phone. She looked screenshots, hand shaking. Victor, you, how could you? Mom. Do you deserve Claire? Where is she bad? Victor kneeling, couldn't say. Mother-in-law looked at me, eyes red. Claire, sorry, our Zhou family sorry to you. Auntie, not your fault. You, really want divorce? Yes. Mother-in-law silent long. I won't stop you. Victor head up, Mom. Shut up. Mother-in-law roared, the things you did, you have face to make her stay? Victor's face ashen. Mother-in-law turned to me, Claire, what compensation? House to me, deposits half each, others I don't want. Okay. Mom. This house our family bought. You have face to say? Mother-in-law interrupted, how much you spent on that woman? Ask yourself. Victor's mouth moved, no words. House to her, deposits half. Mother-in-law said, settled. Mom. If you have conscience, sign. Victor tears flowed. Trembling took pen. Signed divorce agreement. After procedures, I moved out of the house. No furniture, no appliances, only took my own things. Lily helped rent apartment. Finally free. Did he contact again? Yes. Daily calls messages. You respond? No. Nina? Don't know, don't want to. I started replanning life. Work, fitness, learn English. Busy like a top daily. Month later, Victor messages less. 2 months, no more calls. 3 months later, heard he with Nina. So fast? Lily wide eyes. Normal. Not angry? Why angry? He, so fast, means he wanted to be with her. I sipped tea, he married me, just parents forced. Nina said true. Really not sad? Sad. Now? Now feel fortunate. Fortunate timely discovered. Fortunate no child for him. Fortunate still young. 4 months later one day, Lily sudden message. Guess who I saw? Who? Victor. Where? Mall, with Nina. Then? They arguing. I stunned, arguing? Nina slapped him, he dumbfounded. I heard her say lied again, seems Victor in trouble again. I laughed. So that's it. He not only lied to me. Lied to everyone. Deserved. Not curious what arguing. Not. Really not curious. Their matters, no relation to me anymore. 6 months later, I promoted. From regular employee to supervisor. Lily treated dinner celebrate. You really different now. Where? More temperament. More confident. Maybe. Regret divorce? No. Not at all? Not at all. Really no regret. That marriage, not my failure. His loss. He chose deceit, betrayal, duplicity. He lost someone who truly loved him. I lost only an unworthy person. This account, I calculate clearly. First month after promotion, company organized training. Location suburban resort. 3 days 2 nights, closed learning. First night, training end, I alone lakeside walk. Someone behind called me. Claire? I turned. A man stood meters away, holding beer. Wearing gray hoodie, features regular, looked familiar. Don't remember me? I'm Ethan, same group in training. I remembered. Afternoon group discussion, he sat beside me. Ethan, yes, remember. Walking alone? Fresh air. Mind if I join? I hesitated. Okay. We walked along lake. He asked which department, I said marketing. He said technical, joined half year. You? Joined how long? 3 years. 3 years, you know company well. Okay. He glanced, heard you just promoted supervisor? Congrats. Thanks. Impressive, 3 years to supervisor. Lucky. Not luck, ability. He smiled, afternoon discussion I noticed, you're thinking clear. I glanced. His smile sincere. Not deliberate flattering. You're good too. I said, your proposal creative. Really? He scratched head, thought no one listened. I did. He smiled again. We chatted, from work to life, to hobbies. He likes running, 3 times weekly. Likes photography, phone many landscape photos. You? He asked, Beijing native? No, hometown Hebei. Alone in Beijing? Not easy. Used to. He's silent. I'm alone too. I didn't respond. Dated one before, split. Why? She despised me poor. He said calmly, even self-mocking. She wanted me by house, I said saving. She said wait till saved, she's old. Then she left. Then now. Still saving. He shrugged, almost enough. I smiled. He looked, smiled. You look good smiling. I stunned. Don't overthink, just truth. He quickly explained, not hitting on. I know. Good. We continued. Lake quiet, moonlight on water, sparkling. Claire. Can add your WeChat? I looked. His gaze open. Yes. After training, I and Ethan occasionally chat. He shares running routes, sends his photos. Photos good, composition, light shadow. You should be photographer. I said. Thought, but can't support. Now? Now have job, can slowly. He optimistic, down to earth. Completely unlike Victor. Victor always planning, scheming, weighing. Ethan just doing, trying, step by step forward. 3 months later, he asked dinner. Saved enough down payment. Congrats. Want treat you good meal, celebrate. I thought, agreed. That night, ate Japanese. He nervous, ordering handshaking. No need nervous. I said. I'm not. You shook. He looked hand, blushed. Okay, a bit nervous. Why? Because. He paused, because I want to tell you something. I put down chopsticks, looked at him. I like you. He said seriously, eyes direct. From training day, I liked you. I silent. I know abrupt, known 3 months. Know you may have other considerations. But don't want to hide. He deep breath. No need answer now, think slowly. Just want you know, I'm serious. I looked. His gaze sincere. Unlike Victor's. Victor's performed. His from heart. I've been divorced. I said. He stunned. Half year ago. I know. I looked, you know? Company someone said. He said, but I don't care. Why? Because that's your past, not your fault. He seriously looked, I only care what kind of person you are now. I silent long. Not afraid? Afraid what? Afraid I have issues, hard to get along. Do you? No. Then afraid what? He smiled. I smiled. Can consider? Of course. Need time. I wait. Considered 1 month. In month, Ethan no urge, no ask. Still share routes, send photos. But no more I like you. He waiting. Really waiting. 1 month later one day, I asked him out. Thought well. He nervous looked. Willing to try. He stunned 3 seconds, then smiled. Smiled like child. Really? Really. Thought you'd reject. Why? Because I feel unworthy. I looked. You're good. Really? Really. His eyes red. Thank you. Thank what? Thank willing give chance. I smiled. We both giving chance. After together, I discovered how attentive Ethan is. He remembers every word I said. Said like mango, he buys weekly. Said want CC, he checked guides, wait holiday take me. Said work stress, he sends relax videos, chats. Unlike Victor's sweet talk. But everything he does, makes me feel cared for. Half year later, he took me meet parents. Parents ordinary workers, live small county. Enthusiastic to me, made big table food. Ethan mentioned you daily. His mom smiled, finally see real person. Mom. Ethan blushed. What? Truth. I looked Ethan, head down picking food, ears red. He's really good. Really. After meeting parents, from county back Beijing. On train, he asked, what think of my parents? Good, enthusiastic. They like you much. I know. He held hand, Claire. Want to marry you. I looked. Not now, still saving. But want you know, serious. I know. Willing wait? I looked window scenery. Fields, villages, flash by. No need wait. What? Said, no need. I turned looked, we can save together. He stunned. You, willing? His tears flowed. I thought you'd despise. Why despise? Because no house, no savings, nothing, you have yourself. He looked, tears unstoppable. Claire, I'll be good to you. I know. Won't lie. I know. I love you. I love you too. Train speeding. Window scenery changing. But my heart, first time felt settled. 1 year later. Ethan and I got certificate at civil affairs. No wedding, no banquet, only us two and two witnesses. Witnesses Lily and Ethan's childhood friend. Really no wedding? Lily asked. No. Why? No need. I already had one. 300 guests, 80,000 cost, a groom late 4 hours. That feeling, never again. Then future? See then. Ethan held hand, whispered, later when saved enough, make up one for you. No need. I want to. Then later. I smiled. He smiled. After certificate, ate hot pot. Shop ordinary, but I ate happily. Claire. We effort together later. Good. I'll let you live good days. I know. Believe me? Believe. Really believe. Not because promised what? Because he always doing. When I need, accompanies. When sad, comforts. When anxious, enlightens. Never empty words, only real actions. Such person, worth believing. Evening home road, received message. Lily's. Guess what I heard today? What? Victor and Nina split. Oh. Not curious why? No. Tell you, Victor cheated, discovered by Nina. I laughed. Indeed. Dog can't change eating shit. Nina made big fuss, posted their thing online, Victor company all know, heard demoted. Deserved. Really don't care? Really. Really don't care. What kind of person he is, what end, unrelated to me. I have my life. My Ethan. My future. These, more important than anything. Ethan saw me looking phone, who message? Lily. What say? Said my ex-husband dumped, demoted. Ethan thought, sad? No. Really? Really. He held hand, then home. Good. We hand in hand, walked home road. Night wind cool, but my heart warm. That night, I dreamed. In dream wearing wedding dress, standing hotel lobby. Victor late 4 hours. But this time I didn't wait. Took off dress, changed casual, walked out hotel alone. Outside, Ethan waiting. Wearing gray hoodie, smiling extended hand. Let's go, home. I held his hand, walked without looking back. Dream woke. Outside window, day bright. Ethan still sleeping, breathing even. I looked his profile, suddenly smiled. Turns out, losing a wrong person, to meet a right one. That 4 hours wait, not my joke. His loss. And I, never lost.